Hi, friends, welcome back. Take a breath, settle in, and take what resonates. Leave the rest. We're starting with feeding off your energy, and what clarifies that is you are seeing what others cannot. So this is not something subtle to you anymore. You've already caught it. You've already felt it. This is someone who has been pulling from your energy, your attention, your presence. And the reason it's becoming so loud now is because your awareness has activated. You're not blind to it anymore. You're noticing the patterns, the way they show up, the way they take, the way they leave you feeling after interactions. There's a very intuitive, almost psychic knowing here where you can see through behavior that others might completely miss. Then we move into you shift energy just by being, clarified by past life karma, and this is deep. Your presence alone changes the energetic field around you, and with past life karma tied into this is not a random interaction. This person feels you on a soul level, and because of that, your energy activates something within them. It can trigger growth, but it can also trigger insecurity, avoidance, or projection. There's history here, and because of that history, your energy holds power in this connection, whether you intend it or not. Next, we have someone wants what you have, clarified by you are stepping into your purpose. And this is where it becomes very clear that what they're drawn to is your alignment. You're moving into something that is meant for you, something that is natural, something that is unfolding. And instead of being inspired by it, this person is comparing themselves to it. They're wanting it, but not understanding that it's yours because it's you. It's not something they can take or replicate, but that doesn't stop the desire or the fixation. Then we have slander/gossip, clarified by you are fulfilling a soul assignment, and this is showing that whatever is being said, whatever narratives are being created, this is part of a larger lesson. This is not random noise. This is tied to your path. It's almost like the moment you step into alignment, resistance shows up through other people, words, opinions, projections, all of that starts to surface, but it's happening because you are on track, not because you are off. And then we close the first spread with this is an illusion, clarified by the opportunist, and this is the truth of the situation. What this person presents, what they say, how they act, it's not rooted in something real or stable. There's opportunistic energy here. They show up when it benefits them. They engage when there's something to gain. And the illusion is thinking that there is something deeper or more genuine behind it. But this is showing very clearly, it's not what it appears to be. Now, moving into tarot, each of these is going to directly clarify and deepen what we just saw. For feeding off your energy, we have the 7 of Pentacles, strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This confirms this has been going on for a while. This is not new. This is something that has been slowly built over time, where you've invested energy, patience, effort, and now you're looking at it differently. The 7 of Pentacles is evaluation, reflection, realizing where your energy has gone and whether it was worth it. And tied to that first card, it shows that what you were investing into was also feeding someone else in a way that wasn't equal. For you shift energy, just by being, we get the 2 of Swords, strong air energy, Libra especially. This person doesn't know what to do with your energy. It puts them in a place of indecision, avoidance, even denial. They feel the shift, but instead of leaning into it, they block it out. The 2 of Swords is closing off, not wanting to see the truth, and that aligns perfectly with the fact that your presence alone activates something they're not ready to face. At the center, for someone wants what you have, we have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and this is you. Confident, magnetic, powerful, self-assured. This is exactly what they want. They want that energy, that presence, that ability to stand in your power. But the Queen of Wands isn't something you can imitate. It's embodied, and that's why there's tension here. You naturally are what they're trying to figure out how to be. For slander/gossip, we get the Knight of Pentacles, again, earth energy. This is slow, consistent behavior. This isn't a one-time thing. This is something that has been happening steadily, possibly in small ways over time. Little comments, subtle things, things that build. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't rush, so this feels like ongoing behavior rather than a sudden burst. Then for this is an illusion, we have the Knight of Wands reversed, and this is very telling, especially sitting next to another knight. This is inconsistent, in and out energy, impulsive, driven by desire, but not grounded in anything stable. Reversed, this can be reckless, even deceptive. So the illusion here is thinking there is consistency or real intention, when in reality, it's passion without foundation, action without follow-through. Now moving to the bottom row, clarifiers through tarot, for you are seeing what others cannot. We have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and this is your clarity. You're cutting through the noise, seeing things logically, not just emotionally. This is truth, discernment, and it confirms that what you're seeing is accurate. You're not imagining it. For past life karma, we get the Three of Swords, and this is heavy. This suggests that whatever this karmic tie is, it involves pain, heartbreak, betrayal, something that has repeated or carried through. This isn't light karma. This is something that was meant to be felt and understood so it can be released. For you are stepping into your purpose. We have the Ace of Swords, and this is breakthrough, truth, clarity, a new beginning rooted in truth. This is you cutting through illusion, stepping into alignment, and seeing things exactly as they are. For you are fulfilling a soul assignment, we get the Star, Aquarius energy, the only major arcana out, which makes it extremely significant. This is divine alignment, healing, purpose, being exactly where you are meant to be. This confirms everything. This path, even the challenges, is leading you into something higher. And finally, for the opportunist, we have the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy, and this is walking away, emotional detachment, leaving behind what no longer serves. And tied to that opportunist energy, it shows that the way you break this cycle is by emotionally withdrawing, by choosing yourself, by no longer engaging in something that isn't real or fulfilling. And just to call this out, we have the Ace, the Two, and the Three of Swords all present, which is progression, truth, decision, heartbreak, a sequence of realization. We also have two Queens, showing you stepping fully into your power and clarity, and two Knights, showing the contrast in their behavior, slow and calculated versus impulsive and inconsistent. There's also timing here around the 2 and 3, which could be dates, the second, the third, or even a short window between realization and action. This entire spread is showing awareness, truth, and ultimately detachment, seeing clearly, understanding the dynamic, and choosing to walk away from what was never fully real to begin with. If this resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so your energy stays connected to future readings, and I'll see you in the next one.